Hi guys, Mark's here, Everything Tenere. Well, we're back at it, and this is the start of episode 3 of my rally tower build. I hope I can keep it to 3 episodes, but I think it might be 4 because it's a lot of work, and I don't want to make the videos too long, not over 12 or 13 minutes anyway. So on the agenda today is to roughly shape the mounting arm, this piece here, which will need my super big vise here. I will show you how my how my garage look if you haven't seen it already, but yeah, it's filthy. It's stuff everywhere, and I need first off to clean off the workspace here, or my table where the vise is, and we also have stuff to do on the bike itself. And as I said in episode 2, I ordered the Carpe iter and the new adventure controller. However, the adventure controller is pre-order, and I know the first shipment have been already shipped out, and the next shipment to Thork Racing is coming in March. So I don't know, maybe I should have them ship the Carpe iter first so I can actually finalize the mounting here, and then do the rest later on. Or I might change my mind and go to the terrain command controller, which is 100 euros more, cha-ching, which I do not really want to spend at this time, because I bought just too much shit for my bike up to this date, or over Christmas anyway. So let's get down to business. I'll clean up, and you will see how it looks, and then we're gonna start having fun. So yeah, this is what not a workspace should look like. It's crap everywhere. I got covers everywhere, covers up there, freaking used punctured tires or tubes, and yeah, it's just too damn filthy here, so I need to fix this before we start. So everything is cleaned off a bit, and we will start with just roughly shaping it, to get both pieces identical. When that is done, I will check everything is straight, have the same dimensions and everything. So we're getting there. Finish this side, that side, then I will sand it as well so get a smooth finish, and they're working on it here. So the goal is to file it down so you don't really see the seam in between the two pieces, like here, and then they're even. So we're getting at it. Hard work. So it's pretty much roughed out, everything looks okay. Just need to clean off the edges with a deburring tool. They're a bit sharp, otherwise it looks nice. And tomorrow I will mount this, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So let's go. So let's capture some work here. Everything is back to like a mess again. I filed this yesterday. Everything is looking fine. Oh yes, I need to mark this left and right. Left, right. There we go. The only thing left now to do before putting this on the bike and test the position out and everything, if I need to file anything more, is just to remove all the sharp edges. So I have this nifty little tool, a deburr, that will work fine. I will just slightly pull it along the edges so we get a nice, not sharp edge, because I have a tendency to always cut myself on shit. You know, I work on printers a lot, and you know, when you replace stuff on those and you fiddle around, you always cut yourself on the sharp metal pieces, and it's a pain in the ass to have a band-aid on or anything else on your fingers or hands. So let's just be safe here and deburr everything that I can. Probably forget some parts, but well, this will be, of course, also sand. I will sand them down, and I will actually wet sand them so I get a really nice and smooth and shiny surface, or smooth surface that is a bit shiny. But I also will be able to, or I want to paint it or spray paint it so that it looks good. What I need to do now, this is the back mount bracket for the headlight. I'll just remove the screws for the mounting bracket that sits on the frame, like so. Goes in there. I will be happy if I can remember where all the screws sits, but I have been a good boy, so I divided everything up with the parts, and I've done it so many freaking times, so I should be able to know where it should go. So this sits like this on the bike. This will sit on each side of this bracket like so. So let's go and check it out on the bike. So it's mounted on the bike without the headlight assembly first off, because now I want to check all the cables. And you can see here it's tight, but this one is folded in and striped here. This has to be redone, because you can see this bracket here is going to touch before I'm at full left. So this needs to be solved. Same goes for this side, or these cables, they will be rerouted. This is for the heated grips. Pain in the ass. I don't know what they did, but the guys, I think I can show you if I can find it here. Yeah. So this is my right hand side plastic bracket. Right. Oh, look. There's a cable going through there for the heated grips. Some asshole have crimped it or put the connector on after they pulled it through the hole. It doesn't fit, so I need to bring out a needle and stuff here so I can actually loosen that one up and get that sorted up. Just a pain in the ass, but whatever. So let's see how we solve this. But now it's on the bike, and you can see how it raises up from the side here. And I will put on the bracket here for the headlight so you can see how it looks as well. In between these, I have aluminium. A friend of mine will mill out some spacers, and in worst case scenario, because now I haven't tightened the bolts, so it's a bit loosey goosey. In worst case scenario, I will make a part that goes in here, and it's screwed with at least one screw or a bolt in here, and it will come out to be a support for the arm, because this is the weak point, right? You will have 1 kilo up here. Not that I think it will be a problem, because it's 5mm aluminum. It will be sturdy when these two pieces have been mounted together with a spacer in between here. So I'm sure that will be fine, but you know, I will test it out. I will put like a simulated 1 kilo on here and move the bike around, push that thing and see if everything moves. Now it will of course move, but that's because I haven't tightened the bolts. So that's where we are now. So I will figure out the cables. So I have made it all clear. You know, put some silver tape there, duct tape on, just to keep cables in place for the ignition. But everything is fine. You also have the bracket and holder for the cables going up to the controls. This one is actually sticking out like this. Otherwise, I just pushed it in. I removed all the OEM zip ties. I changed over the cables a bit. I turned it up, made it a bit shorter so you don't have a huge long thing sticking out there, but nothing is really causing any tension, or it's all loose and goose. It's fine. This bolt here for the rally tower, this will be cut off smoothly. I also have these small hats that I can put on to the nut here, so it doesn't have any sharp edges. So this will work out great. Now I will mount the headlight assembly. You see I still have cables here for my LED lamp that I will have to fix, but that I will take care of later because that's not as important. Same goes for the heated grips, because they are also a mess. They will be pulled around another way instead, most likely behind here. We will see how it goes. That will be fine. So let's put on the headlight thingy so we can see how it looks. So the sides are on, all the cables are hanging because I will need to remove them later on again. I can steer and do everything, nothing is touching, which is great. And you can see that I haven't tightened the bolts for these, so they are still a bit loose. And you have a little bit of wiggle in them right now, but when I put some cross members here, or the aluminium parts, the blocks, it will make it so much more sturdy. And as I said before, I might put something in between down here as well, at the bend, just to strengthen the whole part a bit more. So next up is wait for the carp iter and the holder for the carp iter, because my plan is to have that carp iter about here. And you know, I want it to be protected by the windshield, and I have my other bigger windshield which is a bit wider, and I might actually take that one and then cut that one down, so it's, I don't like the really tall ones, right? So the idea is to have it here, check the clearances for steering, full steer, and also be able to have it at this angle, and then be able to angle it up like this for you know, more stand-up riding, doing rallies or whatnot. So that's the point. So a very simple pivot kind of mount. I also decided not to put or fasten this to the headlight bracket, because this part will move more, and I don't want to transfer any movement from these plastic parts, from the headlight and everything, over to the carp iter. So that's why I want to make this as strong as possible, so it can be a standalone arm, nothing connected to this. Otherwise I could have put the on the aluminium brackets in between there, I could put a screw or 2 screws through the holes here. Also make a little bracket here to hold it up here at the old speedo mount. But I think I'm gonna try and keep it as a single unit, and you don't need to remove a lot of stuff. If you would need to remove it, you could just loosen the bolts there, pull it out, and so that bit. So now it's just a question about, you know, the position, the clearance, and I will actually tape this one here now and see how it fits, how it works. So this is most likely the lowest position I can go. Nothing is hitting at this moment, but it's very, very close. So I think it's a no-go. Might be have to run it a bit higher, because it's you have a charging cable here as well that goes out. I don't know if that is calculated with, you know, the dimensions of the Carpe iter, so I would need to check that later on. Then the other position would be up here, like this, when it's twisted, but we will see. And if I do a full right, so when I have it turned like this for a better, you know, viewing angle when standing up, it should clear everything. So we will put on the big windscreen now as well and see how it looks like. And I think I need to go up a bit. And when you check from the side, you can see that it's pretty much in the same height, just slightly above the bar there. You know, I don't feel like you want to have it this high up, because if you're riding normally, this will cover a lot of your viewing, you know, forward. So yeah, I might do a thing like a rail that is here, so you actually can, if you want, you know, slide it up a lot higher if needed, and put like this. So that for sure might be a possibility. So I'll put the large windscreen in front of this one so you can see the difference. So here you can see I'm just holding the Puig windscreen, the taller one, which has been perfect now at winter time. Takes away all the turbulence at your head, everything. And you can see that it's much wider. So my idea would be to follow the line down here above my thumb. Well, that's it for today, guys. I messed up with the videos and I see that it's way too long already. So episode 4 will come out as well within 2 weeks when I have the Carpe iter, and also be able to make drawings for all the connecting points between the arms. So stay tuned, guys. I'll come back with more content. So stay safe, have a nice week, and don't do anything stupid. Cheerios. Bye-bye.